Welcome. Oh, oh, welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Glad to have everyone aboard today. Gonna be a good show today. Gonna get into a lot. Let's come up with some parlays. They added a bunch of fights on DraftKings. DraftKings added a bunch of fights. So guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all on social media. 3D Boxing blog. Make sure to join the Patreon. I'm about to put the link in the description for y'all. Just $5 a month gets the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Join the Patreon. Get you the lock of the week. I gave you guys like 5 locks last week, parlays. 4 of the lock parlays hit. What up? Boxnard, California. What up, Wilmer? What up? Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It gets you the lock of the week. It gets you Ask the Bookie anything. It gets you the access to the Discord. In the Discord, you get all the live betting, all the updated props. You get the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe for just $5 a month. So make sure to join the Discord. Join the Discord. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. In the little ticker below. It's also pinned in the chat. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. After you guys do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. Carnivalbar.com. The Carnival Bar. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move. And so it's for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, let's get into today's show. That's right. Box cards. All right, here we go. I hit a couple of parlays this weekend. One was a 6-legger. Very nice. There's going to be some good bets. Let's take a look at some parlays. I'm going to try to work one up for you guys today that I like that you guys can lock up. First, let's take a look at that's not what I want. Go box. Give me 1 second. All right. I'll get to all your comments in a second. You see DraftKings added a ton of fights here. Capo Gallegos. I like this. Ton of fights here. Corey Marksman, Tayden Beltran, Cesar Navarro, Daniel Perro, Lewis Williams, just a bunch of fights here that we can get into. Sam Noakes. Patrick Balaz. Yep, that's okay. So, I mean, it's just a ton of fights that we can get into this weekend. Giovanni Santillan, Angel Beltran, we got that added. We got Adriel Holmes, Erickson Lubin. I want to get into that. Raymond Muay Thai. That video is released. This video is released. I want to try to get you guys as many videos, as much content as we can. I want to start to break things down for you guys, get you guys a lock. What up, muscles? I find live betting is much better feeling, especially for live betting, and that's why you guys should join a Patreon. We kill live betting. If you guys are in the Discord, you get the best live betting tips. We've gotten yard on the money. We've gotten yard by decision at plus 290. We got Inoue by stoppage after he got knocked down by Cardenas. And it was like minus 170. So we got really, really good odds. What up? Top ranked card this weekend. A lot of money to be made. Let's get into it. It's a big money week, as is always. Made $300 watching live betting rounds. with Ryan Garcia because Romero looked like on juice. He looked sharp and huge. Romero looked better than Ryan Garcia. That's for sure. Not the best fight in the world, but Rolly did what he had to do to win that fight. It wasn't the most entertaining fight in the world, but it was a performance that Rolly deserved to win. All right. I like this Capo Gallegos minus 1,000. Let's just work with that. Nico Levers, Leas Williams. These odds are outstanding. Minus 10,000. Owen Cooper, Chris Congo. That's an interesting one. Liam Davies, Kurt Walker. Carchachi I like a lot at minus 185. Albert Gonzalez, Giovanni Santillan, Erickson Lubin. There's a two-leg parlay at minus 145, Gallegos and Kachachi. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. What else do we have here? Look, the odds on these are outstanding. What does this bring it down? 132. Here's a minus 132. Capo Gallegos, Daniel Perro, Anthony Carchachi. I like this parlay a lot. I like it a lot. Gallegos, Carchachi, and Perro. Three-leg parlay. Only one of them is a risk. I don't think Carchachi is that much of a risk. It's going to pay minus 132. There's pretty good odds on that. The rest of the odds on these are ridiculous. We're going to have money to make this week. All right, but Gallegos at minus 1,000 is not terrible. The rest of this, Perro at minus 2,500. Lavers at minus 6,000. Lewis Williams minus 10,000. Joe Cooper minus 10,000. Sam Noakes minus 10,000. There's just no money to be made on these things. Owen Cooper plus 120. Liam Davies minus 400. We may have Kurt Walker. I'm currently working on the tape for the Liam Davies Kurt Walker. And I'll be honest, I'm not very impressed with Liam Davies. He's got power. He leaves himself wide open. He doesn't jab enough. He's slow. He's easy to counter. He's easy to target. He is long and tall. He's got a little bit of pop. I don't think his pop is anything great, but he can hit a little bit. I'm just not impressed. I got all my notes here on Liam Davies. I'm just not that impressed by him. Kurt Walker may be able to pull an upset in that fight. Walker's got a ton of skill. He just has no pop. How much is that going to matter with Liam Davies? I'm about halfway down. I finished the tape on Davies. I just got to do the tape on Walker now. But Carchachi and Wood, I feel safe taking Carchachi. You want a real one? You want to cut the crap? I'm going to give you guys a two-leg parlay. That's probably going to be plus money. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that in there. I like that. Three-leg parlay plus money. Bang, lock it up. Carchachi, Fernando Martinez, Capo Gallegos, plus 120. Three-leg parlay plus money. I think it's a really good bet right here. Really good bet. I would look to lock that up for sure. Carchachi, Gallegos, Martinez. That's a good bet right there, guys. That's a really, really, really good bet right there. I would definitely lock that up. I'm going to lock that up. I can't. Rambo says he can't watch Top Rank with the broad commentators. Christina Pancha does an okay job. I've met Christina. I know Christina pretty well. Yeah, it's tough. I don't understand why they do this. They want to be progressive. Oh, yeah, bro, it's calling a fight. It's a little ridiculous. Pancha does fine as the commentator, as the punch by punch. But put it with Herring, I guess they're out on Herring right now. He's got some issues going on. But Bradley, whatever, she does okay. Putting it with another chick is just stupid and annoying, and there's no point in it, and no one likes it, and no one wants to listen to chicks talk about anything. It's having broads commentate a fight is just so annoying. It's just so. What if there was a decorating show, and you had a bunch of straight men talking about decorating a room? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are we doing this? Like, what is the purpose of this? James, this is going to be good. I know James is checking in. James says, Gary Muscles evening. What up, James? Evening. There's props for Kachachi. We're going to get to him in a second. Goat says, we're thinking, what we thinking for the main event with Navarrete. Navarrete sold a parlay of mine when he fought Baranchek at minus 700. We're going to get to Navarrete. I like at plus 360. I like the over. But put up, I kind of like Suarez at plus 360. I think the juice is worth the squeeze there, Goat. I really do. If ever you want to bet an upset, you want to roll the dice a little bit, I wouldn't lock it up. I wouldn't put it in my parlay. I wouldn't let it ruin my parlay. But I kind of like Suarez to win that fight. I personally like Tim Bradley. Me too. I feel like I'm the only one who feels. No, I like Tim Bradley too. Go. I like him a lot. It is annoying. I just, who likes this? Like I was watching a basketball game. The Boston Celtics had all the chicks, had an entire commentary team of all chicks. It's just so stupid. Like it's so stupid. When Bradley is good, he's great. When he's bad, he's horrible. Kind of like him too. Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment by James. Bradley points things out really well, but sometimes he gets a little. I don't think he's always watching the fight, right? Especially on a deep in the undercard. I don't think he's watching them, and he kind of gives these takes like, "Bro, I don't think you're watching it," you know. And I've been at fights where Bradley's calling it because I do a lot of top rank cards, and he'll be out and about running around. He's always got white Air Force Ones on, and he's out running around doing stuff, and then he'll be back, and then he'll be talking about the fight. It's like, bro, you've been running around talking to people for the last 5 minutes. You obviously didn't see what's going on. It's cool, though. It's cool. But Tim Bradley's a really good guy, and I think he does a good job when he's actually watching the fights, for sure. All right. I want to get some of these props. Let's take a look at the props. Let me just give you guys a quick rundown real quick for the rest of the week. Tuesdays is always slow. Always a slow day. So, Davies and Walker, I'm going to have out tonight. I'm going to send a text real quick. I need to text my UK guy something real quick. All right. Would may have a chance to upset Kachachi, bro. All right, then bet on the upset then. It doesn't pay great. I can't see it. I'm not a huge Kachachi fan. I like Kachachi. Here, I mean, do that then. What does this pay? Minus 233. It's not terrible. Right? That lowered it not at all. All right. I mean, if you want to bet Kachachi, Muscles. Have you heard Davies talk? He's got a really high pick. I haven't. Now I gotta check this out, Rambo. I gotta check this out. I didn't know that. I gotta check this out. So, all right. So, just to run it down real quick, Davies, Walker, I will have for you guys tonight. That will be live tonight. Tomorrow, I will probably do Fernando Martinez. I'm gonna run a video down every single night, try to give you guys a show every single night. I'm gonna go live. Hopefully, tomorrow I will go live probably just once. It'll probably be an afternoon show, and then Thursday I will do 2 shows. Thursday I'll do 2 shows, and then Friday I'll probably do an afternoon show, and then do a night show, and then Saturday I'll go live after the fights. So I'm going to give you guys a lot of content. We're going to make a lot of money, and I'm going to give you guys a lot of content. I'm going to give you guys a video every single night. Every single night, y'all are going to get live, and you're going to get breakdown videos and betting advice. So I'm going to give you guys a ton of content. Check out the videos. Check out the lives. It's all good. What up? What up, King? What up, King? What up, King? The King's in the house. King's in the house. All right. I want to look at some of these props here. Let's look at some of these props, guys. Leave your questions, comments, thoughts, super chats below. I will get to them. Give me 1 second to check one more thing. All right. I want to see props. Let's see what props we have. To go the distance, Kachachi and Wood. Moyataya and Abduliev. You guys can get on that. Moyataya and Abduliev. Navarrete and Suarez. I like that. Round props. Santiago and Beltran. Minus 25. No props. What do we got props on? Davies and Walker. If we can get a prop on Davies and Walker to go the distance, I would take that. And I kind of like Walker to outbox him. I don't think Davies is going to hit him clean enough to beat him. I haven't gotten to the tape on Walker yet, but I'm leaning towards Walker. It's Kachachi and Wood. Kachachi and Wood. Over 10.5. I definitely like that. I like Kachachi. I like the over 10.5. If you want to bet the over, take the over. We have no knockdown props, muscles. I like Kachachi. I like Kachachi by decision at plus 140. I think that's a good bet. Lee Wood. To go the distance, you guys want to get on that? I think that's a pretty good bet. Although I would just take the distance. We know that Wood has a habit of knocking people out in the last round. So you may want to get in on that. Lee Wood to win by in the 12th round, plus 3,500. I don't know. Maybe throw some money on that. Right? It might be worth it. He has a habit of that. It's just wild odds on these things. You can just feel safe with that. Lubin and Adriel Holmes. I'm not trying to get this video. I like Lubin in this fight. I definitely think Lubin wins this fight. I think Lubin is a good bet. Moyataya. I like Moyataya. I wouldn't worry too much about that. And this is an interesting one. I like Suarez. Do we have props on this? I like the over 10.5 on that for sure. I wouldn't touch the knockdown props. If we get knockdown props on it, I wouldn't touch that. Moyataya and Abduliev. I like Moyataya. I think we can work a parlay around Moyataya. I'm going to work something out for you guys real quick. And then we have Fernando Martinez and Kaz Ioka. 3-leg parlay. All right. So I got 12 bets here. Here's a parlay I like. 3-leg parlay. Kaipo Gallegos, Fernando Martinez, Raymond Moyataya. 3-leg parlay. Minus 145. I like this a lot. What do you guys think of this as a parlay? Moyataya, Fernando Martinez, and Kaipo Gallegos. I like this a lot. I'm willing to lock this up. I'm willing to move on that now. I'm probably going to lock that up. What do you guys think of that parlay? Yeah, I may bet on that too. I got my all right. That's a cool bet. Do y'all think it's tough? He doesn't throw a lot of punches, and he's slow, and he gets hit a lot. He does come on strong at the end. He's a second half fighter, but he's got to knock him out in the second half of the fight, I think, right? It's not like he's totally outclassed or totally outmatched. I just don't think he puts himself in a great position to win many fights. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he does a ton of great work to, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't win a ton of rounds. He's got to knock guys out. I think he's going to get behind. He's going to have to weather the storm from Muay Thai early. I think Muay Thai is going to be up big early, and then he's going to have to rally. And Muay Thai can still win rounds. So it's like he's got to knock him out late. Does he have a chance? Yeah, it's an outside shot. I don't love it. What up, Rando? What up, Rando? I'm pretty confident Muay Thai wins. Yeah, I'm very confident Muay Thai wins. It's just it's strategically a bad matchup for Abdulayev. Muay Thai is speed and power going to be too much for him. Zaire is slow and he's on a line and he's got a little head movement to him. I can't see him winning. Rambler says Wood and Kachachi are kind of like Crawler, lost at domestic level that must have found some good juice to get to the world level. Maybe, Rambler, maybe. It wouldn't surprise me anybody. Hoping that KD knockdown props will be released this week. Knockdown props. Muscle loves the knockdown props for good reason. He's had a lot of luck with them. He's had a lot of success with them. In my opinion, Kachachi was not looking great versus Cordina. That hit him with a thudding shot on a break. It's a fair point. I did completely change the fight. Wood's a little scrapper. I'm looking forward to the fight. I like the over on the fight. I very much like the over in this fight. Do we like Lubin and Holmes to go the over or the distance? I like Lubin on the money line. I'll get to I'll get to it. I like Lubin on the money line. Solid 3P. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Like that 3-leg. I'm gonna lock it up. I'm gonna lock that 3-leg up. Just to go over that 3-leg again. It's Gallegos money line, Fernando Martinez money line, Muay Thai money line. Money line, money line, money line, money line. I like it a lot. What's the best lock to go with Muay Thai? Muay Thai on the money line. Muay Thai on the money line. Parlay with Fernando Martinez on the money line and Gallegos on the money line. Minus 145. I like it a lot. Abdullah lost to Haney. Yeah, he got stopped by Haney. He got outclassed pretty badly. He's gotten better than that, although it's hard to tell because he hasn't fought in the best competition. But he's not a terrible fighter. James Arath, he was hurting Cordina the whole fight. That little get-ass punch on the break didn't do anything. Cordina didn't like his combos. I'm going to play the video on another. Look, 79, I think James makes a point. I'm not saying that Kachachi was losing the fight before. It was a competitive fight. That happened. It did change the fight in Kachachi's favor. He's not wrong in that. The Boxnard native says Muay Thai is going to be the first champion of the new gym of my Kampa Robert. Very good chance. Very good chance. Muay Thai is an excellent fighter. All right. We got a lot to get into. What do I want to do next? I'm probably going to do Kachachi and Wood next. I'm probably going to drop Kachachi and Wood next. That's probably I'm going to drop. I'm going to do Davies. I'm working on Davies and Walker now, and then after that, I'm probably going to do Kachachi and Wood. That's probably my immediate plans. Kachachi and Wood, Davies, and see, the next 2 nights you're going to get the British fights. You're going to get Kachachi and Wood tomorrow, and tonight you're going to get Davies and Walker. Good fight. We got some good fights this week. I'm looking forward to this weekend. It's not star-studded, huge names, but it's a pretty good. And Owen Cooper and Chris Congo. I don't think I'm going to get to this video. It's just a lot going on. I want to do Lubin. I want to do Martinez. I'm just going to run out of time. just go around time on that. But I'm gonna try to get you guys as many videos as I can. I'm gonna try to get you guys 6. And then next week we got the Fisher. We got All right, next week might be a little slow. I'm gonna get you guys out as many. What up, Bliss? Bliss checking in. What up, Bliss? The Bronx 49er says any locks on a parlay. I got you, Bronx. What do you look? I got this. Gallegos money line. Fernando Martinez money line. Raymond Moya Taya money line. If you want to make it a plus money parlay, go to Kachachi Wood. Take the over 10.5 minus 195, and you got a plus 156 parlay. Bang! I got you a 4-leg plus 156 parlay. Is Davies a lock? No, I think Davies may lose. I'm not done with the tape. I would definitely not say Davies is a lock. I would definitely say that Davies is not a lock. Any thoughts on the Ezra? I don't have a book on it, bro. I don't have a book on Ezra Taylor. When is the Ezra Taylor fight? Ezra Taylor is a British prospect. 11-0. I guess light heavyweight. Yeah, light heavyweight. He's fighting Troy Jones. He's fighting Troy Jones this week. I didn't even know that. That's on the Kachachi Wood card. I don't have a book on it. That's wild. Interesting. Why is this not? Was this just added? I didn't even know about this fight. Ooh, that's a hell of a fight to make at this point in each guy's career. Off the top of my head, I like Troy Jones, but I don't know, man. That's rough. He's minus 400. I was just I was talking about Liam Davies. There's a good fight. Cisco versus Kavalauskas takes Cisco. Yeah, I agree with that. It's sad. Yeah, I didn't even know about this fight. I kind of like Troy Jones, honestly. Troy Jones had some good wins recently, and Ezra hasn't fought anybody. That's a hell of a fight to make this early in each guy's career, man. Santiago Lubin Martinez versus Ioka over is a pretty sweet. Yeah, Santiago money line, Lubin money line, Martinez versus Ioka over is a pretty sweet. Yeah, I like this a lot. This is a good parlay. I would lock that in. Good value if it's a good play. What are you getting at? What are the odds on that? Let me check Pro Box. No book has, none of the major books in the U.S. have it. I don't have anything on it, unfortunately. Got nothing on it, my man. I'm sorry about that. These books are whack. 145 low risk. We pay. No, I like this a lot. I think he makes a really good point with this parlay right here. He's paid minus 300 on bet 365. Ezra's the favorite in the fight by minus 300. What are you getting on Troy Jones? I think I gotta say, there's better. That fight is so hard to bet. How is it? 10-round fight? 12-round fight? How many rounds is it? That's a good fight, man. That's a really good fight. I would say just bet on Fernando Martinez. He's paying the same odds. I would say there's better fights. That's a tough fight to bet, man. I would probably lean towards Troy Jones, but I would probably not bet that fight. I would probably just take that money and throw it on Fernando Martinez because I think at the same odds, Fernando Martinez is a much better bet. I think Troy's a much better bet. Fernando Martinez is a much better bet. The overall Martinez versus Ioka may be a safer play than the money line. What you think? You can take the over if you want. I'm fine with either of them. Over 10.5. I don't think it. Why do you think it's safer? Martinez just dominated him. Ioka's not getting younger. I think Martinez versus Ioka is a very safe play. Martinez dominated him in Japan. I am trying to stay off these Japanese fights, though. To be honest, I am trying to stay away from these. You like the over? You can take the over. I like the over on it. I don't know that it's safer. I think Fernando Martinez could be the guy he just dominated a couple months ago. Is a pretty safe bet. No, I don't have props on the over. I'm sure they'll have them as we get closer, and we'll take a look at that. I'll tell you, who do you like it? You like Ezra in that? To me, Ezra is not. It's not a good value at minus 300. If you want to throw a couple dollars, if you like Troy, and you think it could be an upset, bet on Troy. Alan Garcia is fighting Christian Garcia. I can see Alan Garcia getting sent to the Shadow Realm again in that one. Into the Shadow Realm you go. Alan Garcia is my boy. Really good dude. He took the loss in last year in Arizona. He'll be back. Alan Garcia is one hell of a dude. I like him a lot. He better win that fight, man. He better win that fight. Davies, I was worried O'Hara Davies was fighting. No. Liam Davies. All right, y'all. I'm going to wrap this up. I appreciate everyone. I will be live again tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow, probably in the afternoon, probably around 3 o'clock, somewhere like that. 3 o'clock Eastern time, 2:45, 3:15, something like that. I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Let me know if there's any last-minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. If not, then take the over. I don't know who is he the same camp? I don't know. All right. I was at that fight, so I didn't see the broadcast. 79 Pros. All right, y'all. May 6th, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank you, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.